Hello, I'm Thomas, and my porch furniture is in my living room. What is up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing great out there. I don't know about you, but I love sleep. But there is one thing that's very confusing about sleep, and that is dreams. Do you like that? That was a great segue. Dreams are fascinating things, which is why Joan and I have decided to create this little game in deciphering the possible meanings behind subjects or topics we may dream about. Joan, say hi then.
Hi.
Here are those game rules. Joan has composed different dream scenarios to ask us and will be giving us 4 choices as to what the dream might mean according to dreammoods.com. One being the correct choice and the other 3 being ones they made up. Each round gets more difficult. And to play this game with me, I have 2 friends here with me today. Other than Joan, obviously.
Hello, my name is Talyn, and I had night terrors all of my childhood until I developed lucid dreaming in order to be able to get sleep.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. My name's Dahlia, and I don't remember any of my dreams. I have reason to believe it's because the clown painting in my room eats them.
And they're I'm sorry, you guys just immediately appeared here, and you can't startle me like this. Sorry.
I got startled.
Welcome everyone to the playing the game. This is the dream team, but we're not a team. We're competing against each other. Right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Sure thing.
You guys sound so confident right now. I'm interested. I'm really intrigued. I mean, Dahlia, you say you don't dream a lot.
Not a lot.
You dream, but you don't remember them.
Yeah.
Talyn?
Oh, I got awesome dreams. I lucid dream 24/7.
Alright, you ready?
Ready!
Round 1. Prompt number 1. What does it mean when you see or eat jelly in a dream? Do you have any theorizing beforehand?
Oh my goodness, all I can think of is crofters.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Like hashtag crofters.
Crofters. Crofters. The only jelly I will put in my belly. I remember a dream I had as a kid where I was at a soccer game. An adult, I guess, was paying me, but paying me in just a clump of jelly in my hands. I don't like jelly, so like that's kind of like my own. Yeah. Well, okay. I like crofters. I like crofters. Crofters convinced me.
Is it A, you're being spread out too thin? You need relaxation.
Okay.
Is it B, you are preserving or maintaining a sweet relationship?
Preserves.
Is it C?
Did you just?
Is it C, you have adopted a busier lifestyle? You're jamming too much into your daily life and the change is jarring.
Joan, was this just an opportunity for you to just make a whole bunch of puns? Joan laughing on camera.
Okay, and D, you love Crofters brand jelly so much that you can never stop thinking about it, even when you rest your head for the night.
I'm so glad Crofters.
Obviously D.
It's obviously Crofters. I'm gonna go with A.
I'm going to A.
Okay, you are all wrong with B.
It is the preserving one?
It talks about like represents insight into a situation you've been wondering about, or a metaphor for something that's finally taking shape.
Dreams, dude.
Yeah. Alright, next one.
Yes.
Misshaped buttocks.
Misshaped buttocks?
Yeah.
Is it our buttocks that is misshaped?
Is there just
Yeah.
any?
It's your buttocks.
Oh.
You can't really see it anyway.
I just feel like that's like you're very uncomfortable. Like if I was to have a misshapen buttocks,
Is it like body confidence issues?
that's a good
Oh, my
point.
butt's shaped weird.
That's a good point.
I think it means you have a secret that you don't want to tell anyone.
Or the secret's hidden
Oh,
in your
because
butt.
it's under your
like
pants.
sitting on a secret, like that phrase, and it's uncomfortable if you're sitting on a misshapen buttocks.
So wait, is the secret warping your butt?
Whoa.
Yes.
The secret
Whoa,
is
the
warping your
secret is warping your butt. What's the rhyme go? Secrets
Are no
war-
fun.
are no fun.
Secrets
Warp
hurt
your
someone.
butt.
Oh.
Is it A, you did too many squats this past weekend and you still haven't recovered? B, it suggests undeveloped or wounded aspects of your psyche.
Aspects.
Amazing.
C, it suggests that you are concealing a secret that you find very embarrassing.
What?
It's C.
Or D, it suggests a feeling that you are too much of a homebody. You need to, quote, get off your butt more.
Oh.
It's C.
I want to be different, And
But C has to be right.
But you won me over with that explanation.
Yeah, I don't want to pick all the same letters, but it's obviously C.
I want to say C.
That is wrong. The answer is B. It suggests undeveloped or wounded aspects of your psyche.
Aspects.
You guys were thinking along those same lines?
Yeah, that's what I wrote that answer.
John's like, yes, I wrote it too. Good job, you both.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta switch up our answers, I guess.
We're gonna doom each other.
What does it mean in a dream when your teeth are falling out and you're trying to put them back in?
What the heck? I looked up teeth falling out a long time ago.
Me too.
I think it had something to do with,
Anxiety?
yeah, it was like insecurity.
Mine was just stress. It was like, you're stressed out. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense.
Your life is falling apart and you're trying to put it back together.
Nice.
Nice. I like it.
Because if your life is falling apart, you're not smiling.
Wow.
You should be the right
Dahlia, I love this.
All right, there's A. You said something you wish you hadn't.
Ooh.
B. It isn't just a dream. It is a repressed memory of your grandfather during Thanksgiving that disturbed you as a child. C. You're lacking in self-confidence. D. You have a hidden knowledge that you want to share, but you feel that you shouldn't.
What's the
forgot
fourth
everything
one?
You said.
Oh, I'm between C and D.
I'm between D and A. I thought at first when you said A, I was like, nah.
DNA?
Oh. I'm going D.
C.
Why not?
A.
I was gonna say D.
It's both wrong. It's you're lacking in self-confidence, your initial.
We're all gonna lose.
So it is the dream team.
It's a dream team.
Losing dream.
Losing together.
It says if you acted calmly in your dream when the teeth was falling out and you tried to fit it back in, then it may point to how you can make the best out of any situation.
No, when my teeth fell out, I was like, no!
Yeah, I was like, ah!
That was such a shocker when I found out other people dreamt of their teeth falling out. I thought that was the weirdest
same.
thing.
This dream is you're falling and you're frightened.
Why would you not be scared of falling?
No, I've had dreams where I've fallen and I wasn't frightened.
What about falling and you can't get up?
That's an old meme. Dream or meme?
That's our next.
That's our next game.
Scared of failure. There we go. That's what I'm picking.
I almost, does that not have anything to do with death?
A. You are experiencing a lack of support in your waking life. B. It indicates a lack of control. C. You may be experiencing an overwhelming problem. Or D. All of the above.
I feel like that's always right in a multiple choice test. So I'm going with D.
D.
Really? Now if I go out of it, you guys will get a point and I won't. I'm trying to put some thought into it as to if Joan would do an all of the above question. Giving me that blank stare. Good job, Joan. Okay, D.
That's correct.
Yay!
I'm so glad I wasn't the only one who didn't get it.
This is our first point.
This is our first point as a group, dream team.
Moving on to round 2. What does it mean in a dream when you see a Dr. Falcon? That is to say, a falcon who is a doctor.
Breaking this down.
You got a hot doctor.
Doctor feels
Oh wait,
like
that's a phoenix, not a falcon. Never mind. I feel dumb. Now it just seems like I'm into birds.
what is it when I dream of a hot bird?
Sorry if Talon's ornithologically bronze.
Don't you dare.
Not attracted to birds, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Not attracted to birds.
Okay.
Something that you thought would harm you is actually helping you, and you're like, whoa.
I like how you think.
Yeah, you're just,
I can't
really
process
getting
these as best as good as you can. It's somebody who you feel should be taking care of your health, but is in fact preying upon it.
Ooh.
There's A. You need either emotional or spiritual healing in order to focus on your goals or aspirations.
Ooh.
B. You dream of being a doctor someday. C. You distrust people who aim to help you. You believe them to not have your best interest at heart. And then there's D.
You're attracted to birds.
D. You were attacked by a predatory bird in your waking life, and you really should see a doctor about it.
I'm going with
I want to
C.
go with my hypothesis of C.
Oh no!
But that was my hypothesis. You can't blame me.
I'm not blaming you. It's just that we all think C is a good.
The only other one that I thought of was A, but I want to go with C.
I'm gonna
go with C.
too.
Okay, well, you're all wrong. It's A.
Son of a bee sting!
You're really good at this. Not us. You are.
Sorry to lead you guys astray there again.
Yeah, that is the issue. I think
I mean,
honestly,
well, I
talking
thought
about
C
it beforehand
before,
is
yeah.
getting you all on the same page.
Okay, so this one we won't discuss
And we'll
beforehand.
see if the results are different.
Yes. Okay.
The next one is eating a tornado all by yourself.
Excuse me?
That is a good question.
Is it A, you internalize a lot of negative feelings about yourself? B, you are experiencing some emotional outbursts because you lost someone and you're now lonely? C, the rough times you may be facing are temporary and you will come out of it stronger and happier? D, this is a nostalgic dream projection of those cereal bowls that have straws built into them. You know, so that you can drink the milk after you've finished eating.
That one.
Definitely that one. I'm going with C.
A.
I'm gonna go with B.
Thomas, you're correct.
Yes!
Yeah, you are experiencing some emotional outbursts because you lost someone and you're now lonely. The next one. What does it mean in a dream when you're smelling a ski lift? So A, you have a forgotten memory that you are close to remembering. Think so close you can smell it.
Okay.
B, indicates a past experience in which you pushed yourself too hard and you still haven't mentally moved past it. C, you fell asleep on a ski lift and you're literally smelling one. D, it indicates a past experience in which you overcame your fears and achieved new heights. Said achievement is tied to a particular scent. Say, winning a bake-off.
For me, I think it's A.
B.
This one's perplexing. I'll go with D.
You're correct.
Yay!
Darn it.
A is not terrible. That one like kind of fits. I debated whether or not I would give half points to A.
You should give half points to A.
We'll give a half point to Talyn.
Yes, half
C
point.
could have also gotten a half point, but you picked B, which is just not correct.
Good job so far on these questions.
Thank you. Next one. What does it mean in a dream when you're wrestling with Santa Claus?
Oh.
A, you have negative memories / feelings about the holidays. B, you view violent sports like wrestling and UFC as a jolly occasion. C, you are grappling with the notion of being less greedy. Or D, holiday expenses are causing you to struggle.
Oh boy.
That is exactly not what I was thinking
What
of.
were you thinking?
It was like wrestling
Wait,
with
wrestling
childhood.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
something
like
about
trying to
childhood.
overcome stuff in childhood
Oh,
stuff.
interesting.
Not anything that you just listed. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Gonna go with A.
That is a good one.
I was gonna go with A or D. So I guess because you said A, I should probably go with D.
All right, C.
That is correct.
Santa Claus visits you in your dreams and goes, "Listen, you're being way too selfish, bro." Dahlia, before we started the game, she was just like, "I am prepared to lose."
I'm not losing. I'm just the last to win.
That's a good point.
Are you ready to move on?
Yes.
Okay.
We're in round 3, another term.
What does it mean in a dream when you suddenly discover you're naked eating a cabbage on Family Guy? That is,
Family Guy?
That is the television show Family Guy.
I feel like I will have arrived.
A, you feel vulnerable after making unwise choices that you feel will make you the target of criticism. B, you are internalizing natural parts of yourself because you feel that you will become the butt of the joke if you open up to others.
But
C, it's part of your hilarious idea for a Family Guy bit that you can't stop thinking about. Maybe you'll shoot an email to Seth MacFarlane about it.
oh, John.
Or D, you may feel exposed because you are sharing someone's company more regularly and they are witness to some of your more embarrassing habits.
A.
I wanted to go with A too.
What's B?
You are internalizing natural parts of yourself because you feel that you will become the butt of the joke if you open up to others.
But
Oh, I changed my answer to D.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, it's gonna be A now. Oh well, I'm just gonna go with A.
I'll go with B.
Okay, you're correct, it's A.
Ah! I'm just happy for Dahlia.
The next one is you're cutting your hair with a nail clipper while walking on a tightrope.
Yeah, skills to do that.
A, in order to achieve balance in your life, you will have to make some sort of change through whatever means necessary. B, you are in a very precarious situation and you're losing strength, so you need to get rid of something that's holding you back. C, you are struggling to make your way through life and and you've reached a point where you can't properly care for yourself any longer. Or D, you may be a part of the world's most disgusting circus.
I was waiting for that answer.
C.
I'm gonna go with B. It was my first
I'm
instinct.
gonna go with B because it was my first instinct.
Okay, it's B.
Okay.
Yes!
If I had to guess, it would have been like maintaining balance while trying to do some sort of task that you just feel unfitted to do.
Mine would have been like you're trying to keep like your life on like a straight path while all this change is going on.
Ooh.
I immediately thought of Janelle Monáe, so I knew that was wrong.
Why?
Because she has a song called Tightrope.
Oh.
The final question in round 3. What does it mean if you're a hobbit playing with a hacky sack in hell?
Bad.
Yeah.
Just, it was all bad.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
There's different people here.
A, you'd like to keep things moving along because you have potential for greatness, but you are suffering in what feels like an inescapable situation. B, you are too glued to your comforts. You need to be more flexible if you want to avoid ending up in an unsavory setting. Or C, you may be suffering from a guilty conscience because you're procrastinating when you have an important task to deal with. Or D, all of the above.
What?
I
A.
think it's B.
My first instinct is C.
It is A.
Oh! Yes, Dahlia. Good stuff. I want to be dreaming about the Hobbit. This last bonus round is worth 10 points, so literally anyone can win. The points don't matter. It's just like, whose line is it anyway?
Bonus round. What does it mean when in a dream you are a leprechaun who opens up a wormhole to find a room covered with hieroglyphs?
Means that you might be on some heavy medication.
Well, there's A, you are willing to exploit any loopholes to get anywhere you want to go in life. Because of your willingness to do whatever is necessary, you are an enigmatic person. There may even be a few things that you have to learn about yourself. Also, you're mischievous. Okay.
Got you.
B, a very fortunate development has transpired in your life which will open up many new opportunities to you. Also, you're mischievous. C,
Also, you're mischievous.
and then there's C. You desperately want to escape from your present reality so that you can unleash your potential. You will face many obstacles as you try to figure out a path in life, but you will develop new strengths and take on new roles along the way. Also, you're mischievous. And there's D. I don't know, that's a bunch of nonsense.
I want to go with the D.
I know, D sounds great. Also, you're mischievous.
C. I pick C.
A.
A.
That's correct, you win, Tom.
Son of a...
Yes! Underdog. Pump it up.
They got the least amount of questions right.
And somehow I still end up in last place.
No!
Dream team.
Talyn. I was like, watch Talyn just completely win.
I went with the longest one. I was like, the one with the most words in it. Definitely that one.
I'm glad I tricked you guys so much, but I didn't mean to trick you guys so much.
You're that good. Well, shoot, that was a good game, though. Thank you to Joan for coming up with all of those prompts and all of the multiple choice answers.
Oh,
Come here.
Little fingy tips.
that's me.
That's Joan right there. Thank you to Joan. And thank you to Talyn and Dahlia for joining me on this new little game. And thank you to, you guys had a lot to say there. I'm always fascinated by dreams to begin with. I think that this will maybe prompt me to look a little bit more into the dreams that I've been having. Thank you to Dream Moods for those potential theories as to the reasons behind what you dream about.
I think, if anything, it's like those can be used as like a reference point. Like,
Yeah.
if you have no clue what your dream means, it might point you in some sort of direction.
A guide.
But I
Yeah.
don't think it like invalidates any ideas you may have.
About what you're dreaming about. It's always fascinating to just think about what you've been dreaming about.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to dream about something and you're going to remember it, Dahlia.
will.
Hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully playing along. If you're interested in my previous videos, click over there next to Talyn, right over here. Sorry, Talyn. If you're new to the channel and would like to subscribe, you can click down here. And if you're interested in becoming featured fander, you can click down here. Sorry, invading everyone's personal space.
Both of them react.
That's it, and until next time, take it easy, guys.
Gals.
And non-binary pals.
Peace out.